Alright, I'm recording this in mid-December of 2021. So if you've been watching my videos for the last 2 years, I've been working on a bunch of eating disorder related problems. I used to have binge eating problems. I got angry about getting to my food. I caused a lot of social strife with my eating problems. And for the most part, I've gotten over that. I have a few other goals that I want to get over. But my latest issue is that I need to start to add social life to my eating. I find that I eat best in private, but at the same time, I want to be able to compromise there. And it's probably helpful if I give a couple examples of what I mean by that. So about a month ago, I had a very busy day. I had in-person work at the university where I'm working at, and I was doing a bunch of tutoring online. And I think I had a couple hours at a tutoring session as well. So I had a day where I really didn't have time for a meal break. At the same time, a girl that I liked was home from college for a couple weeks. She has some relatives who own a restaurant. She was going to work at that restaurant. And so I thought, well, I could do one of my online tutoring sessions in the restaurant to kind of impress the girl, while at the same time I didn't really have time for a actual meal break either. So I thought I would just do the tutoring in the restaurant. Did not turn out very well. I find that if I'm engaged in conversation while eating, the food will taste very bland. Like, I remember just how little flavor that meal had, and also the tutoring was kind of awkward too. It's very difficult for me to sneak a few bites while talking. I really find it very difficult to do that. Now, 2 nights ago, I almost got into an argument with my landlord. So my landlord is also Asian, just like myself. And I should have taken it as a red flag when I moved in, because I was asking him about whether I could move some furniture in a certain place. And he commented to just treat the home like your own. And it sounds great in principle, but I've come to learn that you got to be careful with that phraseology. It almost implies that maybe he's going to treat you like an extended family member, boundary issue, kind of problem issues. Now, he's very talkative. Like, sometimes at the end of the workday, I want to unwind. And let's face it, it's probably wrong for me to do this, but I like to unwind alone, especially with a meal. I don't like other people intruding when I'm trying to cook, trying to eat. My landlord always comments on my choice of cooking ingredients and foods, and actually, I got into a little bit of a shouting match. I should have let it go at the time. I was cooking something, and he wanted to throw something into my dish, and I have dietary restrictions. So I screamed at him to back away. You know, it was wrong of me. Maybe if he tossed something that was unacceptable and I have to throw away the dish, I think that was probably a better way to deal with it than to scream at him, because he's my landlord. But I got too anxious about it. And the other night, I just wanted to unwind. And it wasn't, 2 nights ago, the situation wasn't that dire an emergency. I just straight up told my landlord, I had a long day. Can we chat tomorrow? I really want to unwind with my food. And I kind of lied to him and said I have some other work I need to do later. It was 11 o'clock, but I just to get him out of my sight. But you know what? After I got to my meal, I realized I wish I could sit down with a meal and be able to talk to him, even if it's about a subject that I'm not very familiar with. So that's going to be my new goal in the coming year.